I hope you are having a blessed start to the week here with the little bro, Simon Lewis. So one thing that you've gotten really good at is equity protection.
Yes.
So talk to us about that and share with us your equity protection process.
With equity protection, it's basically where you give the client 18 months mortgage payments that are completely paid off. Usually it's for the older people that can't afford the full mortgage. And so, with those types of clients, the way I like to pitch it, most of the time, it's usually just like single, divorced, or widowed in the home, to where like they're going to leave the home to their kids or, to their beneficiary. The main thing is just, making sure that, building value on what, the kids want to do at the home. Because they have three different options. Number one, they can sell it, they can live in it, or, they can turn it into a rental. And so with equity protection, I like because you can tailor it to any of those three different ways.
Walk us through your process. You just want to do a role play? Treat me like the client just started at the beginning. You've already taken the financial inventory. Yep, let's say I'm absolutely cooked. No way I'm getting a term or not you. What are you telling me?
So John, just look at this situation here. Sure, you're already aware, if you did want to cover the entire mortgage, would be close to another mortgage payment, which don't worry, none of my clients do in your situation. What my clients do is usually put together an equity protection plan. Anyone walk you through how that works? So we'll look at covering the full mortgage, but with the equity protection. So basically it is a much more practical, much more affordable approach, because with my clients, it serves one or two ways. It's going to give Mary, your wife, enough time to be able to get things figured out and to be able to move forward in a healthy manner. So to cover the full mortgage, that's going to be for $1,200 a month. That second option there is that's going to cover 18 months mortgage payments. That's going to be for $150 a month. Okay. And then that third option is going to cover 12 months mortgage payments. That's going to be for $100 a month. Those two options, which one of those make the most sense for you there. Most of my clients usually end up going with 2 years because that's what gives them enough time to be able to get them cleaned out and put them on the market.
Is there any special sauce or put on it, anything you do differently, or is it the exact same?
I just stick to the script.
Exact same. Perfect. Yep. Don't need to overcomplicate it. Stick to the script, and you close like a maniac. I used to not believe in equity protection. I used to not think it was very beneficial to the client. And I would go into homes and I'd be like, man, I hope we cover the full mortgage. And I would still sell. I didn't believe it. I remember I was sitting in this lady's home, and I called her to book the appointment the day before, and she said, listen, don't come over. I've already had 5 agents come over here. They all tell me I can't qualify. I can't get anything. I'm too unhealthy, and I was able to convince her, hey, let me see what we can do. And so I go over there the next day, and we sit down, and it turns out, I don't know, they had only showed her, they were only term options. And so obviously she had some health issues. She didn't qualify for a term. So I showed her, I said, has anybody explained equity protection? She said no. I explained how it worked, and I walked her through it, and we ended up putting 2 years of mortgage payments in place. And she was so thankful and happy, because she said the only person that said I could maybe qualify quoted me $850 a month. And she's like, I'm on a fixed income and I can't afford that. She literally started crying and hugging me. I think it was $120 a month that we helped her with. That day I realized that what we're really selling is peace of mind.
Yeah.
That lady, she was on Social Security, fixed income. Not only was her home her biggest asset, it was her only asset. She didn't have savings. She didn't have anything else to leave her family. So she just wanted the peace of mind, knowing that when something happens to her, the home is going to go to her family. It's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And so after that moment, I realized, wow, this is actually a big deal. $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 might not mean a lot to us because we just have a different mindset on money. But to people that are on fixed incomes and I have a lower income level, that's a big deal to a lot of these families. So,
having something that specifically goes to cover the mortgage for that.
Yes, exactly. So having something that you can really show these families that they can believe in and that really helps them is huge. And then second thing, I would always, before I would have them write down the options, that I would say, hey Mary, write down equity protection plan. Okay, and then write down equity protected $120,000.
Yep.
And I want you to circle that. The main goal here, Mary, is to protect and preserve this $120,000 of equity, but you've worked your entire life to build in this home. And how we're gonna do that is by putting in place between 1 year to 2 years of mortgage payments. It's not just, oh, this is 2 years. It's no, we're protecting this 120 grand. And how we're gonna do that is by putting in place 2 years of mortgage payments. That's a completely different dynamic. It's all in properly explaining it. And then secondly, having the belief level behind it is huge. Well, Simon, you're absolutely ripping sales, and it's really cool to see it. I'm excited to see what you do with this next year.